Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I finally got to play a new entry in the Assassin's Creed series because I missed Origins.
That's right. Yes, that's right. We had somebody else review Origins last year.
Yeah, so it would have been a huge leap to see what it's like, and people saying, "Oh, it's just not Assassin's Creed anymore." But I played it, and yeah, it is.
Is it though?
It really is. It's Assassin's Creed, but it allows you to play it other ways too.
Got it. Okay.
It doesn't have the social stealth anymore, where that blend into the crowd, hide by sitting, that kind of thing, is more tactical stealth, like the kind of stealth you do in normal stealth games that let go full front, or you just gotta sneak behind people intense. It's like
that doesn't feel like Assassin's Creed anymore. You can't take out the most Assassin's Creed iconic.
You can still assassinate people,
but the assassinating wasn't Assassin's Creed. What was Assassin's Creed gameplay was being able to walk through a crowd and slowly tap someone on the shoulder very uncomfortably and move them out the way, or rush through a crowd and push people out the way, or sit on a bench and duck your head down. That's Assassin's Creed for me.
But here's the thing, if you go further up to Syndicate, that introduced the leveling system and everything, and Syndicate had it pretty well actually, and that did sort of gamify the assassination thing, where you couldn't assassinate everyone if their level was too high. So really, it was just the next evolution based on where Syndicate was taking it.
I was upset. I was very upset with Syndicate. I did not like Syndicate.
I liked Syndicate.
The last Assassin's Creed I enjoyed.
Hook. There is no bad game with a grappling hook in it. Fight me.
Syndicate and Arkham. The last Assassin's Creed game that I found to be really dope was Unity. The one that people remember for missing a face, but beyond the glitches, once you got past I didn't have any glitches.
I didn't have glitches either.
But once you got past the glitches, it was a really solid game.
I don't know. I felt like the assassination was really underpowered in that. I digress. Odyssey.
Back to Odyssey.
Odyssey, I think it's all right. There is plenty to do. There is almost too much to do. As I said in our podcast, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish it because it's so big and there's so much to do. I'm pretty sure I'm 20 hours in and I've just reached a spot where I kind of know where to go between 3 spots that are all in different areas of the map.
Yeah, if you just reached 20 hours, from what I understand, you just started the game.
Yeah. I ain't even close to finishing. There's so much. They say it's 90 hours worth of stuff if you do everything. But with that, I kind of have a bone to pick with this. All right, so it's a full price game, and Ubisoft loves to sneak in their microaggressions. Those microaggressive micro-transactions.
There we go. That's what we're looking for.
They bring in these, things like, you got these time savers. We'll give you resources and money, and you can get this special sword. And usually it's stupid. But in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the game kind of really grinds to a halt in a way that I've never experienced in the other games. I was at a point where there was a certain mission I had to do to proceed with the story, but I was way under level, and there was not much for me to do story-wise. You have some bulletin boards that give you some bounties that give you a little bit more experience, but they're randomized. It's not really a quest, and it doesn't give you that much experience. So you would basically have to run around looking at camps, doing all these other things, or basically experience the entire game, if not for the fact that they allow you to get a boost to your XP and your coins for 1,500 helix credits, which is a little under $20, but you gotta spend $20 to buy the credits packs. And I was like,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What I'm saying is I spent $20 to get the experience boost.
And I think that I've heard this on other podcasts, and I think the majority of people have. Which
Yeah.
essentially means that Ubisoft sold Assassin's Creed for $80.
Yes. They made the game a grind to, people called me out on this one, but I'm going to say it's like the JRPG level of grind. That spot where you have to stop playing and you got to go out and get into fights.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It's like that, except it's very directionless. You're really not sure what else you can do to get that experience.
Side note, life hack, do it all at the beginning.
Just do all your grinding at the beginning.
All at the beginning.
Yeah, I suppose that would work. But there's just so much grinding, and then once I did get this booster, game's fine now.
Wow.
Game's fine now. I can progress at a decent pace, do a couple side quests here and there, but I can progress normally. It really holds you back without it, because you get 1.5 the XP, so almost double for all of your hard work. And the game also tricks you into thinking you're doing well because the experience points are like in the thousands constantly. Like you just got 1100 XP, and then your level bar will go like just right there.
It's like level 40 Pokemon Go where you need 5 million experience points to
Yeah,
level
yeah,
up.
it's really disguised. But then finally, when I got the booster, 9,500 for like main quests and stuff, and it's like, oh, this is reasonable all of a sudden.
Wow,
But
that's absurd.
it seemed like no matter what I was doing, it was scaling most of the game to that anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, there's two ways you can go about this. Get the game used and get those Helix credits. It does leave you with some money left over to buy one of the premium stuff, which is a defense, but also not a defense. Like, hey, at least you have money to get something else, too, after you buy the obligatory experience booster.
Like, I can't believe there isn't more backlash on this, because this literally sounds like a pay-to-win mechanic.
But I guess it's because it's not multiplayer, and I guess it's because it's Assassin's Creed. There's nothing wrong with the game. It's like it's good. It's fine. There's nothing really bad about it. Slightly buggy, just like every other game they do. It's Ubisoft. They know how they have this big world with a ton of shit to do thing down to like laser precision here. They know how to make that experience work.
Yeah, but it's still trash. Because
yeah,
like me as a player,
them.
I will never spend extra money just for an XP boost. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
The only other thing is like they're being more generous than last time. Like a couple companies would try to give you an XP boost, but it'll only work for one of your save files. If you buy that XP boost, it's for the entire game forever. So if you like start it over again, you'd still get it. But that's not really
Doesn't justify
it.
Nope, still doesn't.
I'm just saying these are all the things you could say that I appreciate, but you still did it.
Yeah, no.
They really did design it that way where you would want to get that boost. There's no way around that.
Wow.
So if you want to like really relax, if you really want to lay back and relax and just play it, like, take your time and everything, just go place to place, you can probably deal with not having the boost. Because you could just, find your way around. The plot's not that great. Honestly, It's not even the thing bringing me forward. It's just the missions are good and the gameplay's good. I just, there are points where I want to move on and I can't. So I had to get it. They sold an $80 game.
Damn, Ubisoft, you guys pulled it off.
They did it. Man, now I forgot what else I was going to say was good about it. I mean, I already did.
After hearing that, there really is nothing good about Assassin's Creed Odyssey at this point.
It's a good game. They just get the game used, I guess, is the bottom line. Get the game used so that Ubisoft doesn't get your money the first time around, and so that you only give them 20.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess that could work.
Or maybe they'll do that thing where, like, a year later when the next one's out, they'll, like, patch it in and, like, oh, yeah, it's, like, only $5 now. Do something like that. They've done things that are like that before. It's like, well,
it's a very scary premise for what the future of games will be.
It's like when Shadow of War removed the microtransactions after the game died. And all these other, with the whole loot box controversy, everyone's removing all these extra things, but they're all doing it like after the fact. It's like, oh, yeah, game's been out for a year or two. Let's take it out.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's been out for a year or two. We've already got millions of dollars from this. Fine, we were wrong. We shouldn't have done it.
Shame on us.
See you next year. Yeah. Oh,
Bamboos. Man. I'll keep playing it. Like I've just been on that game nonstop.
That's so disappointing. I don't know. Let us know in the comment section below how you feel about the Assassin's Creed Odyssey microtransaction scam that they're pulling. That's exactly how I'm classifying it. It's a scam.
I think it's a bamboozle.
Oh no.
Good night, folks. Chicka chicka. Bow, bow.
That's the loading sound for the microphone when you turn it on.
Chicka, chicka. Boom, bow.